Hey, what it is, man? It is your man Psyche Soap. We're in the middle of one of our ruminations today. And for number 8, this is stemming from this one time where, I was chilling, flipping through YouTube and whatnot. I was getting ready for work and looking for something to watch. So I got into my feed and everything, right? And news channel, Shaka Nulu, check him out. He goes to my channel, every now and again. You'll see him, once or twice in the general manosphere, the black space of the manosphere. But he had this very, insightful video, or at least a thought-provoking one. And so I checks it out, and it has this brother. He's in the Bronx, and he's I take it that he's a part of the 5%ers, you know what I'm saying, or those that study the 120, the knowledge, you know what I mean. And he was coming from a place of, if there are outsiders, and bear with me, I'm terribly paraphrasing here, and I can kind of relate. I can relate. So he was talking about, he doesn't really want to go anywhere near the type of people that don't study the knowledge, don't build with mathematics or the science, you know what I mean? And I understood it. Because let's just say I'm MGTOW, right? And I know the philosophy. And, it's tough day by day. Whether I'm at the workplace or kicking it with friends of mine, or I'm out and about and everything, and running errands or going, shopping for groceries, clothes, whatever. I feel a little apprehensive around people that don't know the philosophy. And so I see where that brother's coming from, because, knowing this, not too many people are up on it like that. Not too many people do it this way. And since I've been embedded in it for, 5 years plus, I'm not really concerned with people that don't know it, Now, on one hand, it's rather dangerous, because you got to learn what the opposition thinks, Or, if they're your enemies, you got to know thy enemy, right? Art of war, people, And that's where I'm coming from. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? I would be, but, I kind of liken that guy's take on him knowing the knowledge and not being around people that don't, as like somebody that had a country that they always wanted to go to ever since they were kids and shit. But when they gotten a little older, they didn't want to go because they didn't want to learn the language, And that could be the only downside of which. So, do learn the opposition, see where they're coming from, whether you're for it or against it. Try your damnedest to hold your tongue for a little while. Analyze where they're coming from. Become your own intelligence officer with this one. And once they're done, then you get them. And if they ain't, if they ain't receiving what you're giving them, bounce, ghost, block, ignore, ghost. Hashtag BIG. Big up to Lon and MGTOW for that. But yeah, little short rumination that I'm gonna build up on here and put that out to you. And big shout to those that have checked out the channel. Be ready for the bucket coming soon. It's gonna be a hoot. I know you're gonna love it. I'm gonna talk about all kinds of stuff, man. This has been one eventful week and everything, so we'll get into that on Into the Bucket, in the bucket. And do check out the podcast version if you're not able to catch it on the live. I do have it on podcast, whether it's Google Podcasts, iTunes, or in your Spotify. You know what I mean? And I do have the replays as well on Odyssey, YouTube, BitChute, MGTOW.tv, and others. See you later, brothers.